Questions y'all may have.
Coach, how important is it to play more guys on defense from now on?
Well, it's very important, and we spoke about that as a staff, and we want to do that. We're going to need to do that. Obviously, the grind of a long football season, and so everyone having a role and a responsibility. So again, we've told our players you're responsible for your own self-determination, and earn some playing time through your body of work through practice, and our players have done a very good job with that. But with a long football season, we need to have more players step up and play, and we need to be able to put them in the game. And for us as coaches, it's being able to do that and do that early in games as well.
Just looking back on film, anything that caught your attention on how Quentin played?
Yeah, again, same basically evaluation. Thought he did some good things, and obviously many things to improve upon as well. But you always look at a starting quarterback as like a starting pitcher in baseball. You're gauged, upon your win-loss record. And we made the plays when we needed to. He put the ball in some locations that he needed to, but also his footwork, his movement in the pocket, some things like that he knows that he needs to make the progress and the progression from game 1 to game 2.
Well, what's his pitch count? If he's a starting pitcher, what kind of pitch count are you going to have him on? How do you balance getting Quentin more reps and timing versus trying to get Garantano some?
Right. Well, again, we have two very, very quality quarterbacks, and for us, we're going to need to play both quarterbacks. And I think you see the dynamics again that surround college football, and you need more than one quarterback. So again, it's getting Jarrett the ample reps that he needs to perform on Saturdays along with Quentin. And the way we practice and our practice structure really allows for that to happen. And we're going to play both quarterbacks on Saturday.
What's the status of Austin Smith?
Yeah, Austin will be out this game still.
Coach Rashawn Golden at corner, what did you think about what you saw there? Is there any chance that's more than a win game?
No, that was with Rashawn at corner. That was more schematically for the triple option. He's now moved back to his position in nickel.
Some of the guys you mentioned the other day as being questionable. Any update on them? Are they still questionable?
Most of them are still questionable. The one individual who will be out is Marcus Tatum. So Marcus will be out for this game. But again, Tyler Burr, Latrell Williams, they're still in evaluation mode, and we still got another day to determine whether they'll be available, and the same thing with Josh Smith.
Does that make Coleman Thomas the number 3 offensive tackle, or Jack Jones? What do you do there?
Combination of both. Jack played, I think, for one snap in the game Monday night, and then when you look at Coleman, played it all his freshman year. So we'll have that luxury of both of them will be available to be the number 3 tackle.
How do you guys kind of manage?
And then Nate Niehaus will be back, so we expect Nate Niehaus to be available as well.
How do you guys manage this truncated game week, and what was kind of the goal of practice
Yeah,
today?
I tell you, it's been a challenge, and it's something that I wouldn't recommend very often. I think it challenges your players just from an academic standpoint, from a physical standpoint, and from a mental standpoint. But so far, I've really liked the way our players have really managed it, and really the recovery from the game started in Atlanta. We had a number of cold tubs brought in after the game, Norma Tex, and we actually did all of our recovery in the locker room at the stadium. And then by the time we got back here, I want to say it was about 4:30, 4:45 Tuesday morning. And didn't do much Tuesday, and then a good practice Wednesday, and then a good mental day today, and then we'll do our normal Friday routine, and then obviously play on Saturday. But it's been a challenge, but I really like the way the players have responded in terms of the recovery and just the energy that they brought. And they understand the progression that teams make from game 1 to game 2, and it's imperative that we do that and show that progress.
Will that be standard procedure for road games now? Are you going to be able to do that, or just this one game in Atlanta?
That was just this one game in Atlanta just because of the short turnaround, and we felt we needed to do that. And I think that came from a little bit of our study with the Canadian Football League and some other teams of what they had done in the preparation of a short week.
And then as far as Larry's play calling goes, did that go exactly as you and him and Canales had scripted?
When you look at it, like I said earlier in the week, 4 minutes, 50 seconds, need to go 93 yards. And, new quarterback, new play caller, new set of receivers, and I thought our players did a really good job and responded. And then, the overtime, the double overtime and all that. And I think the big thing is the red zone efficiency. We're going to need that all year. For us to be successful, we need to score touchdowns in the red zone as opposed to kicking field goals, and going 5 for 5 was really, really encouraging. And you know how we are about discipline and taking care of the football and 0 turnovers, and that's something that we're going to need, and being +2 in the turnover margin. That's something, a topic that the first day at training camp we gave the statistics of all the teams that continue to win. The biggest statistic still is turnover margin.
With saying that Jared's going to play on Saturday, is that going to be scripted, or is it going to be kind of a feel thing?
I think you in your mind you kind of have a feel for it, but a lot of times it goes unscripted as well.
With no Bailey Buchanan, does Terrell Bailey move up to number 2 nickelback?
No. Again, we have Rashawn at the nickel, and then Marquil Osborne will also play some nickel as well, which he was able to do that all spring.
Well, Justin Martin had a couple mistakes in the game the other night. How did he play when you looked at the film? And what
Yeah,
did he do
just fundamentals and details, and just, again, trust your technique. And I think he was a little bit antsy, but the great thing about him is he understood it, he knew it, and he was able to make the corrections in the second half. And just, he's a very gifted athlete. He has great length, and just rely on your physical skills. And again, just your technique and your training. But it was all fundamentals, and he's worked very hard on that. And, I expect him to come out and play a good game on Saturday.
Coach,
One more question.
Very involved with the receivers. Yes, I know you always are, but yesterday it looked like you were really pushing them. What have you seen in the response there in the wake of Jawan's absence?
Yeah, it's been good. I tell you what, I really like that room. I like the leadership that has been really provided by everyone. And Josh Smith, has done a good job, but they're all leading. And I think they're all young, and they're all anxious, and they all want to play, and they hang on every word that you say, and they've been a pleasure to coach. And, I spoke to Jawan today, and Jawan's doing well and recovering. But, again, we're going to need everyone to step up, and we don't have very large numbers there, so everyone's going to have a role in that room.
All right, thank you.